Good morning, Royalwood. Kyle here, video number 34. Today's Friday, March 27th, about 11:30 in the morning. A gorgeous day. So right now we're in the pro shop, and as you can see, we're wrapping up the pro shop operations here. All the electrical is in. Pro Audio Visual, who is our audio visual contractor, has already wrapped up this building, and today they're heading into the clubhouse, which will be in upcoming segment. So as you can see, we continue to head close for our final inspections, and as the painters wrap their stuff up, then the construction cleanup will begin to occur here. But we're on pace for this building. And we're looking at basically final inspections coming in around April 10th. And we're looking at next week for what is considered a temporary CO for the building. As you can see, all the lights are on, which means all the power's been turned on. FP&L put the meter in last week. So we just continue to move along real nice. So let's step on over to the aerobics room and give you a quick look into that space. Hello. Okay, the aerobics room at this stage of the game, as I mentioned, audio visual has come on in. This is the aerobics room. As you can see, all of the doors are now being installed. Those were all painted. So this has turned out to be a really nice space. We look forward to having a tremendous amount of activity here throughout the day and the evenings. So there is a fitness committee that has been formed to help coordinate schedules and activities. So I'm really pleased that they formed and they're getting together. But as you can see, it's moving along really nice. So let's go on over to the fitness center itself.
All the way on the other side of the place, there's a box.
So now here we are in the fitness center. As I mentioned previously, Pro Audio Visual has in. Here's the 3 TV screens. We have equipment that's coming in that will have its own TV screens as well. So as a matter of fact, Wednesday, April 1st is the delivery of all. We'll be pulling everything out of storage, and then the other fitness equipment that we purchased will get ready for the install. So that's really good on that. Unfortunately, we will not be opening up the fitness center and this building, at least the wellness portion, the aerobic side, until we get the coast is all clear for gyms to open up. So they're wrapping up in the bathrooms as well. So it's all looking really well. It'll be nice when it gets all cleaned up. And I tell you, when we get the fitness equipment in, you're really going to see what's going on. So with that being said, let's head on over to the clubhouse. Welcome back. We are obviously in the clubhouse. Where I'm standing right now is the entryway into the dining room. We have a separate entryway right there, and then of course this is the entryway into the grill room. We will not be putting in doors for the entryway into the grill room, and then a simple entryway into the kitchen. So right back here in this location will be the hostess stand for seating in the dining room and for greeting. So as you can see, all the space here in the dining room. All back behind here is the service station for service in the dining room. So we're moving along real really, really nice on that. So what you have over here is we have entertainment that's going to be over in this corner as well as this corner. They'll be moving into. So as we move around into the grill room here. This basically will be the bar. So we're estimating approximately 30 seats just at the bar. We have scheduled for 4 70-inch TVs to go on up here along on this wall. So we can have the Golf Channel on and obviously the football games and all that type of stuff. So that will be very nice. A lot of good stuff out here in the patio, as you can see. So out here in this large space, this is these are the air conditioning units to air condition this space as well. And then, as you can see right here, the bar will basically kind of just come out like this. Okay. And then in the future, we have made arrangements and are making arrangements to have 2 smaller version TVs on a swivel up in these 2 locations. Because you can imagine in the fall, when the weather's in the 70s and we can have the windows open, you're going to want to watch a football game or golf or something of that nature. So, so that's really nice. So with this space up here is just about all done. So what's happening now is all the electrical, the mechanicals, the plumbing, all of that type of stuff is being basically wrapped up. The roof to this particular building will be probably put on in about 2 weeks. And what you're seeing here is all of the stucco underneath here. All of this stucco is all being stucco. And once that is all complete, and the crews are working right now from the porte-cochere running all the way down the side of the building. Once that stucco is all done, that's when they'll put on the roof tiles. So I get a lot of questions about when's that going to occur. So that's the status of the clubhouse. It's really moving along nicely, and the good news is that we don't believe the county is going to shut down construction sites, which is really, really good news. They are having an emergency meeting this afternoon at 1, but we've already been told by the county that construction crews will be allowed to continue even if they shut down more business here in Collier County. We'll be sending out a communication on that later today, and it might be shortly after you receive this video that we have an update on that. So let's run out to the back of the pool area so we can show you our landscaping improvements. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Our final segment of the morning. Just want to give you an idea for those of you that aren't in town and haven't been up. We put in landscaping around the pool. And obviously we've landscaped behind the Wellness Fitness Center, and around that building is all part of the Collier County requirements. The 2 rows of hedges have already been put in per the county. And what we're going to do is we're going to contact the county and see whether or not they'll cooperate, because now that we have this facility, the Wellness Pro Shop, whether or not the county would be in a position to go ahead and extend the wall along Santa Barbara. We're going to ask. Never hurts to ask to see whether or not they would do that, because as you remember, this was all preserved property, and thus that's why the county stopped right around there, because this was all woods and there was no quote-unquote traffic back in this area. So news and notes. Like I said, we'll be sending out another communication later today, probably by email blast, as the county is deciding whether or not they're going to ramp up the quarantine as well. So, but a message from us, anything, we get a lot of emails about, I heard this and I heard that and I heard this, and we're not going to be in a position to forward that. We're going to forward information that's factually known. We just don't want to be in a situation where the Master Association is now controlling Rumor Central. And we know it's a trying time out there, so please govern yourself accordingly. Please do so. With that being said, may the good Lord bless us all. Have a great weekend.